tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey guys, and welcome to another AFTERBUZZ TV show for Chasing Life. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure to comment and give us, thumbs up. And if you're on iTunes, make sure to rate us 5 stars as well. I'm your host, Heather Joy Smith, and you can also find me on Twitter at Heather Joy Smith. Along with me tonight is...
Hi guys, I'm Kristin Strange. You can find me on Twitter at Kristin Strange.
Hey there, Heather Cruz. You can find me Twitter, Heather_Cruz.
Hey guys, it's Michelle Fee, and you can find me on Twitter at _Michelle Fee.
And we have a very special guest with us this evening, Miss Jessica Meraz, I believe. I totally butchered it, I'm sure. No, I'm so sorry.
I thought it was good.
Yeah. And you can find me on Tinder at
Swipe right, everyone. Yeah. Swipe left, whatever it is.
I don't know which one it is either.
I don't know.
I'm not on Tinder.
Right.
So we're back, like we said, for Chasing Life. And tonight's episode, April gets a little crazy.
Just a little cray.
Just a little. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
She was drunk.
Yeah. It was amazing. We needed to let loose a little bit.
Yeah. I kind of have a feeling she was trying to keep up with Natalie.
Well,
yes.
I mean,
obviously,
you were feeling right.
Your character Natalie on the show is kind of, I like to describe her as the more fun sister. But I think April wants to be a little more fun now that she's in remission, and
yeah, she can be fun.
She can be fun.
She's trying really hard, though. I think it's hard for her because she's sick. She gets tired a lot.
And I don't think that's her anyways.
Yeah,
I don't think that's her not sick. It's
right.
Just,
but at least she could, stay awake. Yeah. You're in 20s to be able to stay awake.
I gotta, give it to her, though. She's going out on a work night, what we call school nights or whatever.
Yeah. Right?
Till 2 a.m., waking up early in the morning. I do not mess with that anymore.
They were talking she said something like, oh, I'm drinking generic soda and vodka, or generic soda water and vodka.
Who are you?
And then he was like, oh, that's very 24 of you. And I was like, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I don't do that.
You should be graduated to the wine by now.
I have. That's what I thought. I was like, that's where I am right now.
Oh, goodness.
And Beth's drinking like a vodka cranberry, right?
I know, yeah. 21.
Oh, that's my go-to drink.
Really?
Is it really?
I think that was the first drink I ever ordered in a bar, and then I've never ordered one again.
Aw, man, I feel so young now. Just kidding. I drink only the best Pinot Noir.
Oh man, you guys. But I mean, how great was her? What was it? Tiffany, I think we're alone now song. Her karaoke session.
She said she was gonna do karaoke when she was here.
She did.
She did. That.
She teased it, and I was like, there it is.
It was everything I was hoping for.
It was worse than I thought it was gonna be. It was pretty bad.
She's actually a pretty good singer.
So she had to dumb it down. Yeah.
You know what? I thought it was good for being bad.
Yeah.
It seemed like she was trying to be bad, and I was like, you're still good. You're still good at everything.
Like at our rap parties and stuff. I think it was our rap party. She sang I Just Can't Wait to Be King from The Lion King.
Oh my gosh.
It was adorable.
Did you get that on video?
I don't think we did. I think that was a wild night.
You're gonna let that one just let it go.
Yeah, I don't think videos were allowed.
Yeah. So Natalie also tells April tonight's episode about her and Dominic making out.
I thought that was so nice. She came clean.
Right?
Yeah.
Like right away, right off
face
the bat.
to face.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen again.
Natalie just is who she is. Like, April, I feel like, puts up a front. Natalie, it just walks to the door. Mm-hmm. This is who I am. This is what I did. This is what I'm trying to do. Like, whatever.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I do too.
Take
It's a
it.
good quality.
Do we think, though, that, obviously April is jealous of this relationship that Beth and Natalie are starting to form? They live together. They're hanging out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you blame Beth for wanting to hang out with someone so fun? And plus, she lives with her. I mean,
It's hard to avoid someone if you live with them.
true.
Yeah, I always end up hanging out with my
Yeah.
roommates. I mean,
Same here.
it's not like we're besties, but like, oh, you want to go? You're not doing anything. Like, let's go.
Right.
It's not like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to be best friends and they're replacing any of my current friends. It's just like, if I'm bored, why not go out with them?
True.
I feel like that's what it was. But Beth wasn't like, okay, Natalie, now that you live here, we have to make plans all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're not, let's go.
I think April is taking everything just a tad overboard.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
emotional.
she freaked out about the Dominic thing. Like, I would be upset, but at the same time, it's like, hello, you broke up with him. Like, he has a life. Your half-sister's hot. Like, it's, she's just taking it way too far. And the fact that her best friend wants to have other friends, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Completely normal.
True. I wonder, though, if, like, in April, I'm just going to give April's point of view now, guys. I wonder if April's like, you're supposed to be my best friend, and that's the enemy. Like, we don't like her. Why are you hanging out with her?
But why would April call Natalie the enemy? She's saving her life.
I know. I think she still has resentment.
Well,
though.
does she know yet? I don't think she knows that Natalie went back. Does
No,
she?
I think she does.
Does she?
I think they,
Okay.
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think they
Okay.
established that.
It's like sister rivalry to the max because they didn't grow up together.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
And
it's
like
gonna
she's
be weird.
the other child, though, I don't know.
It's gonna be weird, even if they weren't half sisters. A new friend comes into your, into your little circle. It's always gonna be weird at first. But I think April's just not taking it very gracefully at all. And the fact that she blew up on Beth, and like I felt that scene was just really rough because Beth was saying some pretty nasty things, and April was saying some nasty things, and like that was hard. And they were both right.
Yeah.
I mean,
April had a good point, though. I think in April's mind, she's thinking, Natalie's kind of living this life that she should be in that position right at that moment, but she's not because of, her cancer and things that have happened.
I mean, cancer does rob you of a lot of things,
Totally.
and I'm pretty sure she feels like it's aged her 10 years.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And Sara actually talked to Leah about that in this episode, too, about, before having cancer, you probably had these ideas and dreams and what you wanted to do with your life, and then cancer hits and boom. Like,
what do you do?
What do you do now? Like, all of those ideas and dreams that you have to, like, pause and wait. If you get to wait.
I love her being his little therapist.
Right?
really sweet.
She was like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, at first I was kind of like, if I were April, I would be kind of like, shut up. Like, stop it. But then, like, the second time in the kitchen, I was like, okay, she's being good. Like, this is a good thing.
Well, like, he totally needs it too.
Yeah,
He
Not
should
like,
be in therapy. I
they
feel
talk
like,
to each other. Yeah.
you're right. He does probably need some therapy.
Well, he's getting it for free.
In a good way. Like,
In a good way, yeah. I mean, because, like, the whole thing when he first came out of the surgery and he was like, well, why did I live kind of thing. Like,
and a lot of his life was robbed from him.
yeah.
So I would need it.
Yeah, me too.
So maybe, I mean, I'm hoping that this kind of grows their relationship and
Yes.
maybe, has
I don't
a
know.
positive
See,
impact on April and his relationship.
I just feel like Leo still has that like immature attitude. I mean, like he definitely had that conversation, which was good with April's mom. But the fact that he couldn't handle like one customer like one time, like that's like you don't just storm out. Like who
Do you
does
think
that?
because he was like going, I don't know if it was blind or blurry?
Well, then
or
you go to the
whatever?
hospital. You don't just go home. Like
Maybe he's in denial.
still just
like,
got
He just wanted to see Pete. Was that his name?
Pete has nerves.
yeah.
Oh yes. Oh, I don't know. I just don't see that lasting between those two.
You know what? I'm going to say something that's going to really surprise all of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
I don't either. And
They're
I
on
kind of
different
don't want
levels.
Are you guys talking about Leo and April?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have anything to add to this?
I'm intrigued by your thoughts. You guys are giving up on Leo already.
I mean, I'm not.
She is like hands down.
Leah
I will
to the
not
max.
T-shirt for her.
Of everyone on TV.
I will not like give up on them yet, but like maybe I'll like open up to the idea that they're a short-term thing. And like they're good for each other, right? I know. I'm shocked.
I am like I'm floored. I don't even know what to say.
I just
to
don't
that.
think they have anything in common except cancer. And how long can you play that card?
Well, yeah, and he's really good for her while she has cancer, and
Right.
you know, well, to be support for her and whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we didn't see a lot of them that I was like disconnected.
So do you think maybe her and Dominic are gonna?
No, I don't care.
No,
You think that's
Dominic
done?
is done.
You don't want to do it.
No, although I did expect Natalie and Dominic to get way more physical.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
She's
I
like,
just,
it's coming.
like they really like. They just respected each other's space. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah.
No, like, cause some trouble. Throw some drama in there.
Well, Natalie did say it wasn't going to happen again, so I'm pretty sure she's respecting.
Well, somehow I don't trust that.
I want it to happen
Well, I don't know if you
again.
noticed, she found somebody else within
Yeah,
the
my
episode.
goodness.
They actually cut that scene. There was a scene that happened right after
really?
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And they cut it. I guess I don't know if it got.
Well, what happened? What happened?
I'm trying to remember, but I do remember that at one point she like pushes him into the elevator and she's like, "I'll call you," and then just walks away. I don't remember what else happens, but there was something else in there. I guess they
Well, did he
cut
come
that
back
scene.
to set at all?
No, he didn't. But I remember during our rehearsal, they had like during our rehearsal, he went right in for we kissed in the cut scene. And during rehearsal, he just went right in for it. And I was like, oh, wait. We usually don't till the actual things. And I was like, whatever. Okay, we're fine.
He just thought, gotta take this chance while I can.
I remember the producers were looking at like a sheet of dudes. And they had like all the different guys that they were going to pick from. I was like, I didn't get to pick. He was hot. So.
Yeah,
Well,
he
if you
was.
get to make out with Dominic again, then you're good. Like he's not a bad.
say.
He's not a bad person to make out with.
No.
I don't feel like he would.
I mean, how do you guys like decide? Like, I mean, obviously that time he just came right in for it, but do you say like, okay, so we're gonna do it this way this time, or like?
Sometimes it has to be specific like that. If
Yeah.
it's like, oh, the camera's over here, so there's definitely been like, so left then right then left then straight back, whatever. But the first time you're always just kind of like, go for it, see what happens. It's really fun. It's
So
a good time.
awkward.
I know we're sitting there. I think Natalie's line was like "lucky girl" or whatever. I'm like, "Lucky Natalie."
Yeah.
Like, whew.
Yeah, and those dimples.
I know.
I know.
He's
So cute.
I don't like his character, but he's very attractive.
I like his character.
I
his
just can't.
character?
You're comparing him to Leo, so let's not even get on that again.
Leo's got swag.
Yes.
Yes.
He does.
The swag,
Well, I feel like Dominic has his own swag, Mr. Professional.
And he's got those
swag.
baby
You
blues.
think he has swag?
I think so. Like in a cute little nerdy
She's like on
professional
her
way.
own little island. Like,
Listen, I do not want April and Dominic to get back together. That ship has sailed. But I would love for Dominic to be in every scene.
I'm on team Natalick now.
Natalie. Hashtag
Domini.
Make a trend.
Dominique.
No, I like Natalie better.
Natalie.
Way better.
I like Natalie.
I started it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that
good.
could be interesting if they decide that they are not going to comply with April's request.
Okay. First of all, April's request in the elevator. Like, who does she think she is to
Right?
come in there and be like,
Right.
well, you could just kiss whoever you want. Like, his response was perfect. I know.
And then she was like,
Duh.
Like, who does she think she is? She's on this like little cancer pedestal.
She is.
And I'm
Yeah.
sorry, we need to knock her down a little bit.
she just needs to be like, I don't know. She needs to just move on. She's not moved on from Dominic. She just needs to get past that.
I feel like she thinks in her head like she's still dating Dominic, even though clearly they're not,
And she's-
still dating Leo.
Yeah.
And like she's got
She's
these two
April, and she can
boyfriends.
have everyone.
Yeah, just depends on who she's with at the
April
night.
gets to commandeer everyone. Beth, Brenna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't you kind of feel possessive of your exes? It's always like mine,
Yeah.
Like mine, no one else gets them.
I
period.
would say if my sister
in
decided
my
to
circle.
date
No,
my
just
ex,
me. Okay.
No, I'm totally with you.
If my sister dated my ex, at first be like, girl, what are you thinking? But second, be like, oh, no, you don't do that. You don't.
Yeah, seriously, if you want any of those losers, go for it.
Seriously.
I would get it if it was like, if they had a serious relationship. But they dated like months, like 4 months. If it was like, we were together for like 6 years, I would get that.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened.
April, she's not very mature about the situation at all.
I still feel like it's off limits, though.
Oh,
Even though I want to see it happen. I
feel like Natalie. I feel like Dominic can do whatever he wants because he's a dude and whatever. But like sister bonding, which of course they don't have. Natalie and April don't have that. Perhaps they will develop it, but Natalie should just back off just because that's her sister.
Yeah.
No, I say Natalie should go for it.
I mean, I want to see it. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Okay, so what do you guys think about Greer?
What is going on with her?
First of all, Kristin, you look very Greer today.
Do I?
Yes.
I do. I was going to say, I just have the same style as her.
Yeah.
She wears a lot of skirts. She's very girly. She likes to curl her hair. We're just very similar.
Yeah, you guys are.
We need to do like a side-by-side of you two next week.
We should have her in studio too. And
You do slightly kind of look like her too.
Yeah. It's weird. Thanks. She's cute.
I don't were people that mean in your high school?
No.
I don't think. I
feel like kids have gotten a lot worse.
This is private school though. It's
that's
worse
true.
than private school.
So
I never went to private school.
This is going to be really embarrassing, but there was zero social media when I was in school.
There was
or
zero
in
social
college.
media when I was in school
So
too.
I never had to deal with any of this that like all these kids have to deal with now, like the cyberbullying.
I
all
know.
that.
We
Like,
saved ourselves.
we really.
Okay.
I cannot imagine going to school.
You
with that
have,
now.
but I was like, you have MySpace, right? I know we're the same age.
I had a MySpace. Yeah.
I didn't have a MySpace till I graduated college.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Girl.
I never had a MySpace. I just went straight to Facebook.
MySpace was a whole. I don't even remember what went on MySpace,
No,
but
me
yeah,
either.
it wasn't like as high tech as it is now, to where you
That's
can create
true.
things.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
you could have said, I could have gone on and been like, I hate Brenna. She's dumb, but that's all. Like
That's pretty
really
much it. Yeah.
Well, everyone these days, like, they're so much more creative. So not only do they have an outlet where they can like publish these things, but they know how to make them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to make any of these things. I just
Yeah,
have to
what-
read them.
Probably an app for that.
What was
Yeah,
there like? It was
probably.
like a Tumblr page though,
Yeah,
with
it was
all
just
these
like a
different
meme.
memes
Well,
on it. And
It looked like a
stuff.
Reddit page.
Yeah, that's true. Even so, like I never remembered any scene like that in high school where I walked in and everybody started laughing or calling names. Like I never remember anyone being that nasty.
I think that's just a TV and movie thing.
Yeah.
Because that.
Or maybe I just had really nice high school.
It would definitely happen
classmates.
in my high school where somebody would walk in and nobody would acknowledge them.
Aww.
I know.
Really sad.
But
pretty
that's
messed
different
up.
than calling them names, like
Yeah.
right when they walk in, making
kinda
them
better.
cry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'd rather just not be acknowledged rather
Yeah.
than like.
I don't
just
know. That's worse.
go
than
away.
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty bad too. Where like so and so would walk
Yeah.
in and everyone would be like mad for whatever reason,
Yeah,
She deserved it.
true.
I think Greer should have stepped up sooner and had, I guess it's her friend, take it down.
Yeah, it's
Shelby.
Shelby. There you go.
She's
They,
such a
they
little
weren't dating,
bitch.
right? They were just friends, right?
Yeah,
They're
they're
in
just
show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
they're like BFFs or whatever. But
Yeah, not a good BFF, Greer.
No.
Yeah, seriously.
Pick a new one.
I just come on, Greer.
I felt
like
I felt so bad for Brenna though when she went home crying, saying that she didn't have any friends. I was like, no.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel that sucks.
with her carrot cake.
right.
At least when she's like
really
carrot.
good.
I was like, oh,
At least she
love
has
you.
carrot cake.
That's my go-to. That or cheesecake.
Yeah, cheesecake.
Oh,
I
have
would
you
do
had carrot cake cheesecake from
Oh.
Cheesecake
Oh,
Factory?
yeah.
I would do the chocolate.
Yes. Chocolate would be me. Or a whole bag of chips. I've done that before.
I don't know. I'm glad that Greer kind of made things right in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think they might get back together?
Yes.
I hope
Probably.
not. I didn't really like them
think so.
together.
Really?
No, not really.
I did. I thought that Greer was good for Brenna.
I just think
They like
needs to
equaled
grow
each
up.
other.
They could be
She does.
friends.
She needs to stand up for herself and for Brenna.
But her parents are saying they're going to take away her college tuition.
Okay.
But would they
You know what?
really?
No, like here's the thing. You can always get a loan. I don't know why these people don't understand that. You can always get
Have
a
you
loan.
tried to pay back that loan?
Yeah.
No, you try like
Yeah.
you're okay. Like this is Greer. My parents pay for all my college, or I'm paying $600 for the rest of my life.
Right.
Like that's.
Well, I mean, I'm doing that too, but I just feel like if you want to be with someone that badly, you know?
No.
I think
No?
that I've already
No.
said this.
I think
this
that
is her plan.
$70,000 free.
I think that parents' threats are
Like 70,
typically
200
empty.
grand.
Oh, God.
Whoa. Where'd you go to school?
Yeah.
No, I went to public school. But I'm just saying, like, my little brother's going to college now, so private schools are expensive.
Yeah.
They are.
I just feel like no parent would do that. Like
No.
over a high school relationship, completely like diminish their daughter's future. No, absolutely not. It
was
would
an
not
empty
happen.
threat,
It was
probably.
complete
Yeah.
empty threat.
Yeah, but they said they were going to, what was it? When Brenna was caught sneaking into Greer's house. They were like, next time we're
Press
gonna.
charges.
Restraining orders.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's
something like that.
different. That I
Yeah.
feel like they would have done.
Yeah.
But
I'm surprised they haven't got a restraining order, actually.
for what? I mean,
So passionate.
They're overreacting.
they are
It's like
completely overreacting.
it's like they never gave Brenna a chance. Like one thing you did wrong, okay, you're bad.
Yeah.
And it's not like, okay, did she like break a window or something? No, like
probably went
Greer
through
let
an
her in. Yeah, like
Can you picture like climbing outside the house?
yeah, right. No, like that's so ridiculous. I don't even think the police would take it seriously.
I mean,
Like-
I think that police take it pretty seriously when rich people say they want a restraining order, but I don't know.
No, not the restraining order. Like my daughter and her girlfriend, she's not supposed to be here and she's here.
This other
Okay.
rich, gorgeous
Yeah,
girl.
exactly.
We're scared.
Yeah.
What will happen?
I don't know. I think
yeah.
Greer's gonna go off the deep end though.
She better.
Whoa.
Strong thoughts tonight.
She has strong thoughts every night.
It's true.
But mostly it's been
pro
Leo.
Yeah.
True.
They've never been anti-Leo.
No, they haven't. They're not anti-Leo. They're just like, I'm opening my mind to other options.
Maybe we'll get somebody new in.
Maybe we will.
I need somebody, yeah.
Maybe I'll love him more.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know. He's gotta be like really hot.
You know, it'd be really awesome if April had a really hot doctor and she dated him.
Yes, that would be scandalous. And then
So
they're like
scandalous.
hooking up in
Yeah,
the
at the hospital.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys, this isn't Grey's Anatomy.
I mean, it could be.
You're right.
Why not?
It's like patient doctor. There, I guess there's that.
That's like actually a line from the next episode.
yeah. What was it?
It's just like great. Like,
Oh, it's just like.
Oh,
saw it
that's
in the
right. We saw it
preview.
in the preview. Yeah.
yeah.
I can see it. It
I
worked
see
for
it.
me. I'd be
Works for me,
excited.
too. We get Dave Annabelle.
Yes.
He's in need of a job.
He needs a job, you guys.
Who is
job.
that?
He is from Red Band Society. He was the hot doctor on that show.
He was from Brothers and Sisters too.
Yeah. Well, he's out of a job,
Wow,
so we can
he's
just have
hot.
him.
Really?
He said.
Come right
You
over.
can
You let them
recommend
know.
him for a job.
Yeah.
All right.
We're looking
Yummy.
for a
I'll
hot
take it
doctor.
for myself though. I'm not gonna be like for April.
Yeah. Oh, that would be even more scandalous.
Yeah,
If
if I
it
hook up with
yeah,
with her
you-
doctor.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I like this one.
I
Yeah,
like it
that would be
too.
great.
Mm-hmm.
We should
Let's
take
do
all
that.
these ideas back.
Or what,
right.
or what if they both do it like separately
Oh.
and they don't know about it, and April's like so embarrassed that she doesn't tell anybody because she hooked up with her doctor, and then Natalie does it because Natalie's Natalie.
Who do I
That-
pitch this to? This is
This is like really heading into soap opera land.
I was about to say, I think ABC Family takes it a few notches down.
Well, we can dream.
We can.
Speaking of what we think is going to happen, what are you guys' predictions?
Ah.
And now,
It's a little freaky
your
in here.
AfterBuzz
You gotta dance.
predictions.
No, come
I
back
always
to
look
me.
at you
I know
first.
you always come to me.
Okay,
Come back.
let's
come
go
back
to
me.
Heather.
Okay, well, first of all, Greer Deep End. We saw her purple hair. Like, hello. Her parents are gonna cut that, shave that out of her head because that is not what proper little Greers do. So she is going off the deep end. I don't know. Now April on the other hand, she's on the edge of the deep end, and she really just needs to jump. She does. She needs to get off this pedestal that she's on. I think that her and Leo are destined to be a failure. They'll be friends. They'll still be friends. But I think that they don't have much longer. And yes, I predict some other hot guy will take his place.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be Dominic. I don't think there's a future for her and Dominic.
Not even. Okay, we said before like a one night stand.
Yeah,
oh, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. Next episode, one night stand done.
Why
over.
next episode?
I don't know, because I'll just go. Her and Leo get in a fight next episode, and I think it's just gonna like blow up, and so she's gonna go running to Dominic.
Does she never learn? This April character?
No, apparently not.
Not in Heather's mind.
Not in my mind. So she's gonna go back and like, woo-hoo-hoo, oh Dominic, have sex with me.
He will.
He will.
He would. Wait a minute. Wait. Natalie, April, Dominic, threesome.
No. That's not ABC.
Yeah, like cinematic.
Hey, we were throwing out other things.
You just took it to a whole nother level.
That would be great, actually, though, because it's not like she's Brenna. You know, it's not as that would be weird. But
it's only half weird.
Yeah,
Half weird.
All right,
Guys.
April gets with Leo with Dominic next episode, and Natalie gets with Leo.
Oh God.
No.
No.
I'm just kidding.
What is this, like a love
Natalie,
square?
I'm
Double
just
dipping?
Kidding, just kidding. But I do
that was
think
too
next
far.
episode, yeah, too much. I do think next episode, Greer and Brenna are gonna kind of rekindle just a little bit, just a hair,
Nope.
if anything,
not full on.
if anything, I want to
Just
see
the
them be
purple hair.
friends
Yes,
because Brenna needs friends,
totally.
and Greer looks like she might need some too. So
I know she has that one Shelby
yeah,
chick.
she doesn't
She
need
doesn't
her.
need
She
We're-
has Shelby.
We're gonna expel her somehow.
yeah, that chick needs to get expelled.
By the way, we didn't mention what a pretty lame comeback that was.
No, I thought that was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty lame.
I thought it was great. I think that Shelby was so embarrassed.
What
so
teacher would have
embarrassed.
read the entire thing?
Right?
right.
That too.
They would have stopped midway.
All right, sorry, that was a tangent. Continue. Predictions.
I think that there is trouble in paradise for Leo and April, but I'm probably gonna cry. So
He'll still be on the show.
that's
You'll
he
see
better
him hook up with someone else, probably Beth.
hurt me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what their future holds, but I do think there's trouble in paradise. But I don't think that anything bad. Like I think that was misleading next year. Next
Episode.
I think that they'll get into a fight, but I don't think it's the end yet. I think
Not
that
yet.
they still have some more drama.
I agree.
Together.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna go off of that. I think their fight is going to be like a learning experience for the both of them, and their relationship will grow stronger. And I think something will happen between Natalie and Dominic.
I hope.
Next episode? I think it's too soon. I think it's
Is
too
it?
soon. But this is what's gonna happen though, because she's gonna run to Dominic, and then Leo's gonna find out, and history will repeat itself, and she'll lose them both. Enter new guy.
Hot doctor.
Hot doctor.
Dave Annabelle, where you at?
What if he was just like a hot nurse?
No.
No.
He's
gotta be a doctor.
He's gotta be
gotta
her
be a
doctor.
doctor.
Yeah.
What if it was like
That's
then
more
he'll know how to
scandalous.
help her too. Something
Yeah.
happened. I don't know.
Isn't it about time for her like to relapse or something too? Like I'm serious.
You're so mean.
No, I'm just saying.
I
like,
think it's too soon.
Too
for that.
soon.
It's probably been like
no,
only a
I'm not
week.
saying like I'm
It's
not
probably
saying
been
like
a week.
all the cancer comes back. I'm just saying her pass out or something like on the kitchen table like she
something.
did.
I'm waiting for. I feel like they're gonna use Natalie. Like that's gonna be an issue.
Well, they have to use her.
Or-
They've already put it out there that she's a match.
Yeah, but the half match.
No, wait, no, the mom was a half match.
No,
No,
she was
Natalie's a
also
half
a
match
half
too.
match,
Yeah,
too.
she's
But
a
she's
half
better
match.
because she's younger
Oh,
and
that's
hasn't
true.
had children. Oh, what if
Hasn't
she has
never been pregnant.
Has
Ooh,
she had
or
kids?
has she?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's you know what when they first said that I was like I bet you Natalie has been pregnant.
Ooh, she's got a little kid running around somewhere.
Accidents happen.
Yeah, all the time.
Ooh, that could
The
get real
plot
juicy.
thickens. All right, let's hear your prediction.
She's like,
You know, I haven't seen these episodes in so long that it's actually like watching them for the first time every time. I'm like, oh my God, what? You know, I don't know what happens the next episode.
let's get into some Twitter questions. At Kelsey Thomas wants to know, what has been your favorite episode of Chasing Life so far?
To shoot or just in general?
Either.
What is my favorite episode? To shoot was probably the one with the tailgate party.
Oh, that looked fun.
Blast.
Yeah.
we just had a lot of fun, and that was my first big episode. So I got to spend. We just had an awesome director, this guy Norman Buckley, who's super fun, and it just was. I just had such a good time that week. And then for watching, I thought the Christmas episode was fantastic.
Yes.
It was so sad.
We were all crying. We're like,
yeah.
So hard.
And it was still May. It wasn't even
Yeah, right.
That was the one thing that like I remember that like messed me up the entire time.
We were a little messed up with that
confused.
Yeah. Okay, so I have one from Pamplemousse, right? Pamplemousse 76, and she has 3 questions.
Oh my goodness.
How did you get cast to play Natalie, and what do you think of her clothes, and are you like her in any way?
Okay. I actually tested for the part of Beth.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was the part that I was.
Mind
I know,
warp.
right?
Crazy.
Can you imagine that? Would be weird. And after I didn't get the part, I was very upset. I was pissed. No, I was heartbroken. And Joni and Susanna, the writers and executive producers, emailed me that day, and they were like, "I swear we loved you. We were going to find something else in the show," and I was like, whatever. But sure enough, a couple of weeks later, the part of Natalie wasn't in the pilot at first. And they added that in at the very end, and it ended up being, a part that I think fits me much better. So that's what was the second question? Part B.
What do you think of her clothes, and are you like her in any way?
I think her clothes have gotten better.
A little less sleazy.
Do you get to choose?
A little rough. No, not at all. We have great costume designers, but I have preferred her clothes as it has gone on. Although today I was in like nothing for a couple parts of that.
But it was really cute.
Okay. At one point I was like, oh, my dad's going to watch that. But and then the last question
Are
was,
you like her in any way?
I like a lot of parts about her that I think I would like to relate to. Like, I like that she kind of has a sense of humor about life. She's just even in tough times, she kind of tries to have fun or tries to make light of it. When things get really weird, and she's like, "You're not laughing." Okay. Well, it's hard to, she just kind of like eases things. I think a lot of people use comedy as a coping mechanism, and I think she definitely has found that as something that works for her. She is feisty and stands up for herself, which is definitely something that I can relate to. There's a lot of parts about her that I relate to. She's just kind of me in a different set of circumstances, but she does the best that she can with what she was given, and she's living life one moment at a time, not planning ahead. Yeah.
Nice. So at Kelsey Thomas wants to know, if you were to play anyone else on Chasing Life, who would it be?
I would want to play
Besides Beth.
Graham. The part of Graham. I'm obsessed with him. While we were watching it, I kept being like, I love him. I love him so much, you guys.
Aww.
He is hysterical. He's the one that he walks in and I'm like, he doesn't even say anything, and I just like burst out laughing. I just think he's so funny, and I love his character. I love him. I'm obsessed with him.
Well, you probably answered this question already, but Jilly MMCC wants to know, who's your favorite character after Natalie?
Okay, well, if I can't use Graham, it would probably be Beth. She is just cool, She's like that off camera, too. She's just cool.
Does she really have an accent?
Yeah, she's Australian.
I love it.
And Ricci, Dominic is Australian.
What?
Yeah.
You guys didn't know
I
that?
told you guys. Oh, it's hotter now.
That changes
Oh,
everything.
Yes, it does.
Totally changes it.
Changes everything.
Yeah.
An accent. Doesn't matter what. Unless
No.
it was like hillbilly or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Or like, what is
Australian
it?
accents are super hot.
So
though.
hot.
God, you guys.
Yes.
It's
That's
so
my
good.
favorite.
It's so good. Yeah.
I think
they're-
that Beth is beautiful, but then
Yes.
she speaks, and I'm just like,
You're, like,
you're
mesmerizing.
so beautiful. Like, I just can't even.
They're
Yeah.
immediately
You
so
can't.
cultured
Yeah.
and smart.
Right?
Yeah.
And she always looks impeccable,
Yes,
too.
Yes. I thought about that tonight with her little pearl earrings.
Yeah.
I was
And
like,
she had that little black coat.
Yes.
on. I was
Yes,
like,
so
you look
cute.
The like
perfect.
black sequins top with the plaid.
Yes,
that
so
was super
classy.
cool.
Oh.
I loved that.
Ugh,
Mhm.
love. Okay, so the next question comes from Pamplemousse76, and I actually got to give her a quick shout out because she is from France, and I met her last week, and she's so awesome.
In person, you did?
Person.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
how crazy!
So she was really cool, you guys.
She has a lot of questions.
Yeah. And so her question is, who are you shipping the most?
Who am I shipping?
Yes. Have you heard this term?
Shipping, like
Shipping,
you want
like,
this couple to work out.
You want the couple to work out.
I've never heard of that.
Shipping.
Yes.
Like I
So like
ship,
relationship.
Yeah.
You ship them.
Shipping?
Yes. I learned this last
thing?
summer.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I'm getting old.
Come
Did
on,
you know
guys.
this too?
Yeah,
I
did.
all right.
Me and you did not know this.
I learned this
We got it.
from
We got it.
ABC Family people.
Oh.
They ship the people, I guess.
It's like a whole
It's a whole thing.
generation
Like
wide
every
thing.
ABC Family show, they
No,
ship
every
people.
show.
Everyone.
I'm gonna hashtag
Oh.
the ship out of it.
Yeah.
I ship Zed and Selena so much.
I
Or
do
like,
not.
I ship Elena and Damon.
Who's
From
that?
the
Vampire
Vampire
Diaries. Like that's a
Okay.
ship.
I'm just going to talk normal people talk. I want them to be in a relationship.
Yes, exactly. So we have Leo and April, Dominic and April, Greer and Brenna,
They're so perfect for each other. We can't even just take
Yeah.
their names apart.
Beth and her BF, or Emma and George.
Well, it'd be Sara and George.
Sarah and George. That's right. Yes.
And I think Sara and George.
Yeah.
They're so cute. I almost
totally
forgot
are
that he
cute.
wasn't in it this
I know.
time.
They're
He's
perfect
coming
for
back.
each other.
He's going to come back.
Yeah,
he's gonna
Absolutely,
come
he
back.
is. Mm-hmm.
So, Pamplemousse 76 again.
Same chick.
Yeah.
She has a lot of
she has
questions.
She was on it today. We've been preparing.
She wants to know, how is life on set with your new roommate and the rest of the cast?
The new apartment is so cool, you guys. It is. I mean, it's the same apartment that Buzz had, but we shoot it downtown in this like big loft space, which is also where the tattoo parlor is.
Oh, fun.
It's just a really cool space in the middle of like downtown. They took over these two big warehouses, and that's where they made the sets. So the apartments are super cool, and I got to put in pictures of my real family in there. So they're like, so I'm obsessed with my mom's mom, my grandmother.
Aww.
She died actually when my mom was young, so I never got to meet her, but I had this obsession with her. So I put pictures of her in there, and,
That's so cool.
and of my best friend, because she made me, my best friend out here. So the apartment and shooting there was really fun, and the scene tonight, the party scene, was the first time we all kind of got to be in there, and it was the first time I got to shoot with Graham, I think, and with Abby, who plays Danny. And we've been friends for years, so it was the first time that we all got to shoot together. It was really fun. I think it was the first time that most of the cast was together like that.
Oh, fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is from Sammy Girl XOXO. What has been the hardest scene to film in Chasing Life, and why?
I'm pretty lucky so far up to this point in the show. I get to have a good time for the most part. The hard stuff is really Italia's the one that has to go through those really difficult scenes up to this point in the show. What has been the most difficult for me? All that kissing.
So brutal.
So hard.
Hate boys. It's tough.
It's a rough life.
All right, so Pamplemousse 76 again. She wants to know if she was in real life in Natalie's position. So I guess if you were in Natalie's position, would you have the cancer operation?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I definitely, I'm a donor myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually heard for the first time today, I was listening to NPR, there's this mortuarian, what do they call him?
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, they were like, how would you want to be buried? And she was like, I would want a green burial. Just dig a hole in the ground, throw me in there, and then patch it up. So anyway, it made me think about the vanity that we have, and I guess there's a lot of religious
Yeah.
Right.
things. But I would donate my body to a medical school, or use what you can. I'm dead.
Interesting.
But even when I'm alive, the more helpful my body can be.
You could be the reason someone cured cancer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hopefully, I'm healthy enough that they're useful after all my years. Hopefully, if they're healthy.
So at 2223 Flores wants to know, is the season finale of Chasing Life a really sad and a cliffhanger?
She's like, I can't
Can
tell
you answer that?
Yeah. I can't remember that well, so I can't answer that question. Seriously, it's been like what we're watching right now was a year ago that we shot it.
Wow.
Yes, I watch it sometimes. I'm like, oh, Haley looks so little. You know what I mean? And everyone's hair is different. Everyone changed their hair by now, except for me. My hair's been exactly the same since I was in high school. But so I actually don't. I can't tell you how it ends because I don't remember that well either.
Are you filming now though, the second season?
We're supposed to start in March.
Oh, awesome.
Which is so soon. It's like a month.
Yeah.
I think our first week back is supposed to be March 16th.
Fun. I was so happy that it got picked up.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
How
super
exciting.
excited.
Very exciting.
So before we sign off, what other projects are you working on currently?
Well, I just shot a pilot.
Ooh.
For TBS last week. Have you guys seen Super Troopers?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the same guys are doing their first TV show. They also did like Beer Fest and Club Dread. Anyway, so they're the Broken Lizard guys, and they're doing their first pilot. It's for TBS, and I play Steve Lemmy's wife, and I'm super preggers. So much fun, you guys. I became attached to my fake belly. I was always rubbing it. I'm drinking Red Bull, but rubbing my belly. Smoking. No. I don't smoke anymore. But so I'm gonna be super pregnant on the show, and I play this spicy Latina yet again. I don't know where they come up with this stuff. Wife, and it's about the four guys kind of finally growing up into being dads and their wives.
Fun.
So hopefully that gets picked up too.
Yeah.
And I just did an episode of Drunk History. Do you guys watch that show?
Yes.
Dude, I'm gonna be a drunk narrator. It's the best thing ever. Oh my god, it was so crazy. It was super fun. Yeah.
That sounds like
that'll
fun.
be out sometime this summer.
Oh, fun. Lots of stuff for you.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Very good. Let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
On Grindr, it's at Jessica Meraz, Meraz, on all the different. So,
All right.
I guess just Twitter and Facebook. I don't.
Instagram?
Oh, Instagram. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right, Michelle. Well, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at _MichelleFee.
You can find me Instagram Heather Cruz, Twitter Heather_Cruz.
You can find me on Twitter at Kristin Strange and on Instagram at Kristen Aubrey Strange.
And you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Heather Joy Smith. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. We'll see you guys next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.